Even though it takes time, energy, and commitment to regularly publish articles on the LinkedIn's publishing platform, I believe your investment will pay off. It's time for another LinkedIn tip from Boomer's social media tutor in our Just the Facts Ma'am series. Here are some reasons you might want to publish articles on LinkedIn. When you publish these articles on a regular basis, your ranking will go higher when people are searching for someone like you in LinkedIn and in a general internet search. Also, when they find your LinkedIn profile, they will see all your articles because you see, when you write an article and publish it, it automatically connects to your profile. As they read through these articles, they'll see your professionalism, your credibility, your expertise in your field. And finally, there are visuals associated with each of the articles, and having these visuals on your LinkedIn profile will really jazz it up because, let's be honest, LinkedIn profiles can otherwise look rather boring. Here's how to share an article on LinkedIn. Go to your home page. Just below the space where you see the words Start a Post, click on Write Article. If you have a company page on LinkedIn, you have the option to publish the article either through that page or through your profile. Click on the circle for where you want the article to appear. Type the title of the article into the headline field. Click on the camera icon in the gray box right above the words No Cover Image Uploaded. Doing that takes you into your computer. Find a photo or other image on your computer that ties to the topic of the article and select it. LinkedIn recommends the pixel dimensions of 1280 by 720 for your image. I recommend that you start by writing the article in a Word document or in a document from another word processing program. Then copy the text of the article and paste it into the space below the image you selected. If needed, you can do some formatting within the article, such as adding bullets or a numbered list. You can also add more visuals, such as photos and videos, as well as copying links to websites, blog posts, articles, and other sites, then pasting the links into the article. You can also link this article to other articles you published on LinkedIn. This is especially helpful when you have written a series of articles on the same topic. Click on Publish. Add hashtags to help others find it. Type in the $ symbol followed by the search terms that tie to the content of your article. LinkedIn will suggest possible hashtags based on the content of your article. Then click on Publish again. Now you have published your article on LinkedIn. What should you say in these articles? The most important thing is that your article needs to provide value to the readers, to your LinkedIn connections. You might want to include trends in the industry in your articles, your observations on these trends. You could also include practical tips, kind of a how-to approach. That's actually my personal favorite. Then, in terms of what not to share in these articles, and this is per LinkedIn's Help Center, do not include job opportunities or job announcements in an article. Also, anything that's promotional in nature doesn't belong in an article. And finally, anything that's defamatory, obscene, anything like that naturally doesn't belong anywhere in your social media, especially LinkedIn. Finally, let's think about how we're going to put this article together before we go over to LinkedIn. I suggest that first you write the article in a Word document. That way you can format it just the way you want. You can look for keywords to add into your article that relate to the topic of the article. You can also do that spell check and grammar check right there in Word. One thing I like to do is to use the Word document that I had as a basis for my blog post on this topic. Then I reconfigure that Word document ever so slightly, and I use a different title. This way Google isn't confused. It's not exactly the same as that blog post. No, LinkedIn doesn't provide any specific guidelines in terms of length of these articles. I think let's be realistic. I would suggest a minimum of say 3, maybe 400 words and a maximum of say 700 or 800 words. In that amount of space, you should be able to develop your ideas fully, make your thoughts known, and yet not overwhelm the reader. You want them to keep reading the entire article. I hope you'll agree with me that writing articles on LinkedIn is a great idea. Once you start to write these articles, you will see results, you will see value, and people will definitely get to know you better, your professionalism, your credibility, and your areas of expertise. If you want to get more helpful tips on LinkedIn, just contact me at the information provided on the screen.